What's up? We got Legend of Tomorrow, Season 1, Episode 15, the penultimate episode, Destiny. I usually don't say penultimate, but this is Legends penultimate episode. We almost finished Legends as a season. Because Legends is on. So we started the episode 5 months ago when the team was considering being on Rip's squad, but then our Jack leaves. When that Jax leaves, and that Stein's like, dude, how'd you get here? How'd you get different clothes? And he's like, one word, time travel. So then we get with our legends, and our legends are all captured by the Time Masters. So they try to capture Kendra. They capture Kendra, but she attacks. She attacks them. Yeah, so she attacks them, and they capture Mick to reprogram him back into Chronos, and they capture. So Hawkman is not even on this episode. So let me see the team, defeat. So let me see the team, go, and let me see the team, are captured now. So Rip shows the team, Drew shows Rip the future, and Rip just becomes super depressed. That's basically Rip now. He's super depressed. Well, me back in 2016, our Jax and 5 months ago Stein worked together to figure out in Star Labs, even though none of Star Labs team is at that time, figure out how to get back there. And Stein keeps asking him about his future, and he's like, is he dead? And he's like, nah, you're still alive, bro. Rip's like, they're like, wait, we're letting the Time Masters to choose our own fate. So since the Time Master took over the ship, they deactivated Gideon and put her in and Gideon was able to transfer herself into a telephone. And she called, and Sarah's like, Snart and Sarah get into a fight about how Snart and Sarah's like, hey, you're not the same guy. You're not the same guy who was, don't try to act criminal now. You're the same guy who helped her when they were both being freezing to death. And he's like, as Mick said, he would be once he's turned back into Chronos, So Mick's being captured, being electrocuted to be reprogrammed Chronos. And he's like, you're gonna stomp your big boots in time. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna stomp my big boots on something, alright. On you, Time Master Weatherby. Not his real name, but he played all the way, Riverdale, so I'm making that a joke. So they reprogram him back into Chronos, and he's like, put down the gun, Mick, and the Time Master guy's like, get him, and he's like, okay, shoot the Time Master guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep my promise, and kills the guy by putting his head on his head, exploding him. I'm guessing. So Kendra gets captured by Vanna Savage and goes back to 2166, and she's like, don't kill Rip's family, but guess what? He does it anyway. Kills Miranda, kills Jonas, and it does it anyway because Savage is evil. He's evil, Kendra. You cannot change his mind about killing Rip's family. So they bust in. Stein. So Jax and our Stein fuse together from Firestorm. And he's like, how'd you? And he's like, you're not the only one who knows time travel. very good reference, and flies off. I don't think it was a reference, but I'm going to say it was a reference because it's really good. And they fly off, stop the bad guy. They fly off, stop the bad guy. Yeah, so Adam creates a false. So they reveal that he's like, hey, right, this is how you die. And I like the moment where Sarah's like, I like the moment where Sarah's like in the Wave Rider. He's like, Rip saw him dying. She's like, why would the Time Masters why would you die, Ray? And then Mick's like, have you heard anything he says? That was funny. That was hilarious. Good one on Mick for making that joke. So they fly in and defeat. So then Mick tries to sacrifice himself, and Snart goes in and knocks out his partner, and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, go. And then she kisses him, and the Time Master's like, shut it down. And he's like, yeah, there's no strings on him. It blows up, killing Snart, killing all the Time Masters, and kills Snart, because I'm guessing he wanted to be on prison break for the final season, so they had to kill him off by blowing him up. So they honor Snart and Mick and so then the Time Master's like, so he's like, hey, then Vandal's is like, hey, call Master Druce. And he's like, yeah, Master Druce is dead. And since everything's, we don't care about you anymore, Savage. And he's like, what about the amphibians? And he's like, oh, yeah. And he's like, yeah, they stopped that. So they stopped them from time traveling. So he's like, why don't I use the time traveling against them? So that was the episode. I like the ending where they like, oh yeah, the guy was just like, oh yeah, Savage, his Time Masters are dead. We don't need you anymore. And yeah. What does Savage have planned for Kendra? Who knows? I guess I'll find out in the season finale. Who knows what they have planned for Kendra? Who knows what they have planned for Kendra? But yeah, I kind of liked so Snart just dies. Like, they kill Snart off. And how do I feel about that? I'm sad. I liked Leonard Snart. He went from a villain to a hero. That's kind of how he died a hero. He started the show as a villain, but he died as a hero. That's kind of how it goes. He started some people say that, you become a hero, but long enough to become a villain. But Snart was a villain who lived long enough to become a hero. And now he's gone, obviously, probably, of course, to film Prison Break's final season at the time. That's probably why they killed him off, because they couldn't use him, because they used the character, because the actor had to also, Diamond Purcell's actor, makes actor also had to film Prison Break, so probably he's not going to be in most of the episodes. But anyway, that was a pretty good episode still. I enjoyed it. So all Time Masters are dead now. Bye-bye, Time Masters. We only have one more villain to defeat now. Or the Legends have one more villain to defeat. And that's Vandal Savage. Bring Vandal Savage. Bring Vandal Savage. They have one more villain to defeat. And I'm excited to see how they get this done. But yeah, they have one more villain to defeat. And So anyway, yeah. We are starting Bleach again soon. Watch episode 4. Gonna review episode 4 soon. Naruto reviews are coming at some point. No, I'm currently reviewing Bleach. So I'm probably gonna review Naruto after I'm done all those episodes of every single Bleach. So it's probably gonna take years. But I committed myself to Bleach, and now it's, But anyway, that was a pretty good episode of Legends, and I'll see you next time for more Legends of Tomorrow. Bye. Bam, 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 bam,